A top of the range mid-size SUV hybrid for under $40,000. That sounds unheard of, right? Well, not for Geely. This is the newest hybrid on offer from one of the newer Chinese manufacturers to hit our shores here in Australia. This is the Starray EM-i Super Hybrid. Geely are really simple with the models that they offer, which I really like. It takes the thought process out completely. So you only have two models. You have the Complete, which is the entry level, and the Inspire, which is the top of the range. This one here that you see today is the Inspire. This is a mid-size plug-in hybrid SUV delivering up to around 943 kilometers of combined range with a consumption of around 2.4 litres per 100 kilometers. It's got 3 top tethers and 2 isofix. Now, it's got some great tech, and this car overall delivers a car that looks and feels expensive, but it actually isn't. Electric when you want, petrol when you need. If you're someone who's really intrigued by Chinese EVs and their really attractive price point, but you're just not ready to make that jump to fully electric, then this is going to be a solid contender for you. Could this be your next family car? Let's go check it out. This is a plug-in hybrid. It's a front-wheel drive. It's a 1.5 litre 4-cylinder naturally aspirated engine with a permanent magnetic synchronous motor with a battery capacity of 18.4 kilowatts. Let's talk paint. You get access to 6 paint options across both models. You get access to the exact same colours, which is good. I really like when manufacturers do this. They don't hold out on colours because you're not buying a specific model. So you do get access to one $0 paint option. That is the Alpine White. I'll put the other ones up here on the screen for you. So they're actually a $600 paint option. The Jungle Green's actually really appealing to me, but normally I wouldn't go with a bright coloured car, but this actually really strikes my eye. So the one here behind me is the Cloudveil Silver. Let's talk about the key. You're either going to love this or you're going to hate it. There's no in between. I really like it. So it's just a black pod type key. So it's got your Geely logo on the front, and you've got 3 function buttons on the back. So you've got your open, close, and your boot. Now, one thing I will mention, when I show keys like this, people always complain that there is no hook to put it onto your keys. I quite like that. It's a little bit mysterious. I give keys like this a 10 out of 10. I'm growing more and more to love them each day. I think it looks fancy and mysterious, and it looks very sophisticated. And it's almost like an accessory. If you don't like this, you can actually get little aftermarket key holders. You can attach them to your key. They're custom for the car key. Now, let's talk about the wheels. In the Complete, you get your 18-inch alloy wheels as standard, but if you go up to the Inspire, you are gifted with 19-inch alloy wheels as standard. So this is the Inspire, and this is what the 19-inch alloy wheels look like. Okay, now let's talk about the biggest selling point of this car, and that is price. So under $40,000, having a brand new top of the range plug-in hybrid medium-sized SUV, that would just be a dream for some. But not with Geely. They've managed to package up a dreamy car with a dreamy price tag. And if you are looking in this category, it's really hard to say no to this car. I think that they've done a really good job on pricing. For the Inspire, which is the top of the range, which is what we're looking at here today, it's $39,990. Now that is excluding on-roads, and the entry level, which is the Complete, is sitting at $37,490 excluding on-roads. The pricing combined with the fuel consumption overall makes this really hard to say no to. So if you do have a lower budget, but you want something that looks and feels expensive, this you cannot pass. So you get a 15.4-inch touchscreen with wireless Apple CarPlay. Wireless Android Auto is coming in 2026. You get a 10.2-inch digital instrument cluster and a 13.4-inch heads-up display. You also get a 16-speaker premium sound system. All of your car functions are managed from the touchscreen, apart from the few climate buttons here on the center console and the steering wheel controls. The steering wheel controls are really easy to use, and you've actually got really good voice command in this. So you've got a really nice center console in the white. So you've got this pop open with your 2 cup holders, so they're concealable. You've got 2 wireless charge pads here, and you do have a medium-sized center console. Now, you've also got a sunroof that goes all the way back to the second row. Compartment down here where you can put your bag or other bits and bobs. You've got a USB charging port, a USB-C charging port, and a 12-volt port as well. Electric windows are one touch, which is really good, but it's actually back to front. So instead of pushing down to go down, you actually push up to go down. It's really weird. I get stuck doing it every single time. But one of my absolute favorite features is that you can actually put the seats all the way down like a bed, and you can have a snooze while you're waiting to pick your kids up from school. We've also got a really nice panoramic sunroof that goes all the way back to the second row, and you can stop it wherever you like. So if the kids in the back don't want some sun or they're sleeping, you can stop it halfway and you can enjoy your hot girl summer while they're enjoying their nap. Okay, one thing that I absolutely love about the second row, even though you have white interior, the back of the seats are black. So if you've got little kickers, this isn't going to damage the white interior. That is a really well thought out feature from Geely. So back here in the second row, you have 3 top tethers along the back and 2 isofix on the outer seats. Could have 3 car seats in here, depending on what seats you had, but keep in mind, it is still a medium SUV. I have a Britax B First convertible car seat. This is a click tight, so this is a full-size convertible car seat, and it is encroaching a lot on the middle seat. So you may need to look at something like a compact car seat if you were planning to have 3 car seats in here. Now, when the middle seat isn't in use, you have a pull-down armrest with 2 open cup holders. It's very basic, but it looks nice. You've got your aircon vents here. You don't have any aircon control back here, but you have a USB and a USB-C charging port. You've also got this little pull-out tray here. You can store things in there. It says max 2 kilograms, so you can store your little bits and bobs in there. You have a fair amount of door storage in the doors for books or bits and bobs or kids' drink bottles. You also have really nice and sturdy seat back pockets. Now, the legroom is pretty average. It's not a large SUV. It's a medium-sized SUV, so you just need to keep that in mind. If you're going to be having 3 car seats in here, it is going to be a little bit squishy. But overall, the legroom is actually pretty okay, as well as the headroom too. So as you can see, the legroom is pretty fair. Now this is pulled all the way back, and I'm quite short, so it might be a lot different for a taller person, but you also don't have any floor mats, but I kind of like that. It looks nice and clean and seamless. I have an electric tailgate with a removable privacy shield. So you've got 528 litres worth of boot space, and non-expanded, that goes down to 428 litres worth of boot space. So you've got the 2 different compartments. With all rows folded down, you have 2,065 litres worth of boot space. That's pretty impressive. One of the biggest things having a mid-size SUV is not being able to have enough boot space. So I think they've done really well here. You've also got 3 top tethers along the back and a removable privacy shield. All right, let's talk cameras. It wouldn't be Chinese if it didn't have amazing cameras. That's one thing these Chinese brands do really well. 360-degree view. Check that out. It is so clear, and it's really, really big as well. So I also like that you can do this. You can see what's going on outside the car. If you hit something in this, there's something wrong with you. This is the volume button, and you're not going to misplace that because it's bloody huge, and I'm here for it. As suspected, being Chinese, the bings and bongs are absolutely outrageous. Honestly, it goes off at me more than my kids. That is one of the biggest downfalls of some of these Chinese cars. There we go, doing something wrong again. Finally, a woman that does what you want. Listen to this. Turn radio on. Boom.
They're bowling and they're
Jesus
batting
Christ.
as well.
Can
The
we
city
turn
end
it
of North City
down?
Level, long time
What
face,
the
just the one
fuck
ball
am I
initial.
listening to?
Pretty cold here at the
ABC
Renegades at the
Sport, no
moment.
thanks. Sorry,
Partnership, they've still
ABC.
got the-
Down there as
Turn
well.
radio off. Get one hair out of place and it yells at you. Bing, 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 bing. There's so many bings that I actually never know what I'm doing wrong. Is that actually more of a distraction than a safety feature? I think it is, and it's going to start going under testing soon from what I'm told when I went to ANCAP. Start testing the level of noise within the cabin. So all these like bings and bongs may be a thing of the past in the very short future if manufacturers want to get good ANCAP ratings. Thank you so much for watching my review today. If you've enjoyed my review, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments and I'll get back to you. If you are in the market for a new car and you need car finance, check out my business, Fuel Asset Finance. It's www.fuelassetfinance.com.au. We have over 200 5-star reviews. We have access to over 40 lenders. So no matter what your situation is, we should be able to help you. Now, if you let me help you and you mention my name, Car Mummy, at the time of application and your loan settles, I will gift you with a $200 gift card of your choice at settlement. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.